Oh shit, my bad. I forgot about the hotkeys. Hold up. Oh my god, bro. Like,
And seeing like the second purple cube on
bro, like this is why I don't use hotkeys.
and there's some sneaky stuff.
Bro, can they stop? Testing 1, 2, 3, mic check. Testing the levels, testing the levels. Levels is good, levels is good. What's good, man? It's your boy E coming at you with some finance solutions. Live from the dirty as usual. I mean, interesting day. Interesting day on the way, bro. Like we got important data dropping. A lot of it already dropped. Most importantly, we have the big dog speaking. We got that Fed talk. You feel me? Fed talk. Not bed talk, Fed talk. You feel me? From Kapow. You feel me? But anyways, about 25 minutes till market open. Let's go ahead and just go over some information I believe is a benefit. First of all, let's go ahead and check out these charts right now. Look, the SPY hit lows yesterday, but fought back up, bro. Ooh, look at that dump though. So I mean, obviously we're trading, up. I think we're front side right now, but if we do start to head down, I mean, let me see on the SPY. I mean, first of all, you're going to want to at least hold right here. If we start heading down, that's going to probably be the first area where we may be able to bounce at. And, any of these levels down here where we bounced at yesterday, that's if we start heading down and hemorrhaging. I mean, I'll go into more in depth, but let's zoom out a little bit and see where that's at in the overall picture. Look, we've been basically fading for the last few days. I mean, so we could continue to fade, especially if Kapow jumps on and it's still hawkish, because everyone's got it in their mind basically that a pivot is imminent, basically, or they just know that the Fed's gonna pivot soon or whatever. But as I remember it, I remember Mr. Powell saying that we need to be cautious on, you feel me, basically pivoting too soon. I remember him saying something to that effect. So we need to be kind of wary and not get ahead of ourselves and thinking a pivot is coming and coming soon. Because, like I said, I mean, I streamed it. The last meeting he did last month, and he was like, again, we have to be cautious on pivoting too soon. Well, let's check out some of these other charts. All right, so right now, I mean, this is what Meta did yesterday, and look, as I continue to say, just Meta continues to give you some decent range to trade off of. All right, and let me go ahead and check something real quick. I just want to check the health of the stream real quick, like my mic and stuff. Just Meta sounds good. All right. You know what I need to do, bro? I actually need to figure out a way to have my Rumble chat on this thing. But yeah, let's check out some of these other charts. So Meta, you feel me? Just giving us some range. Like, I don't know what happened here. It looks like we kind of gapped up. And yeah, looking at the overall market, everything gapped up. So duh. All right, this is the S&P 500 index, the SPX basically. Look, there's that fade from yesterday, bro. And I had some SPY puts too but I just only caught like the first part of it and got out here because I had to. You feel me? I had some errands and stuff to run, but oh man, if I would have just stayed in those things, the printing would have continued. But it's all good. Like I don't need home runs. I'd rather go for the base hits. Here's Nvidia and Amazon. But basically, what I wanted to do is kind of go over the morning briefing. All right. So let's go back over here. I think we can go ahead and close that. Give me a second. 'Cause I ain't used to doing this read, bro. All right. Let me use this short. All right. So, I mean, S&P futures are currently trading up about 0.04%. The NASDAQ was up 0.16%. The Dow was down. All right. Stocks head for a flat open. Private hiring increased well below estimate in November. So private hiring increased below the estimate. Elon says the Fed must cut rates immediately to stop a severe recession. So, I mean, that's what Elon's saying. Let's see how much power Elon has, bro. Will he get the freaking, will a tweet or something from Elon be enough to make the Fed pivot? I mean, interesting question. I would probably think no, but obviously people got to know by now that Elon, you know, is kind of smart and knows what the hell he's talking about. If you ask me. All right, most talked about stocks on retail forums are Tesla, CrowdStrike, CRWD, Apple, DTE, and AM. So let's go ahead and pull up some of those real quick and see what's going on. I mean, we already seen Tesla. Let's look at it on a 2-day perspective. I mean, kind of looks like the rest of the market. I think I caught a piece of Tesla yesterday. Uh, was I trading Tesla? I think so. Yeah, I traded Tesla to the upside. I caught this right here, this fade and this consolidation, and caught this bounce. And then I got out right here, right at this resistance. See where this wick was coming up? This long wick, and it terminates right here. That's where I got out. Yeah, that's where I got out on Tesla. Okay, we got CrowdStrike. And I mean, earnings, bro. I think was that a misprint? Yeah, it's probably a misprint. Yeah. But look, damn. I mean, whoever uh was up on their ish and knew maybe that earnings would be bad was able to probably catch some of that. I don't know. Hold up, bro. Let me see something. Yeah, see, they right after market close, they did the earnings. So you would have had to be in that thing. All right. Apple, I mean, we all know about Apple, but it has one of the most talked about stocks in retail forums right now. I mean, Apple's always on the radar though, so we'll see though. We'll see what happens because the China stuff and all that. China. Damn, look at that, bro. What a nice little fade, and look, it kind of looks like Tesla, but Tesla gave you more range to trade off of. Well, I grabbed the calls to the upside and got out at the resistance, and then that fade. and then I caught a piece. I caught a piece of that spy fade on some contracts, but unfortunately, I had to get out of them early because I had some prior engagements to tend to. Here's one DTE Energy. I mean, energy has been the energy names have been like almost like a safe haven, I guess you would say, because of the low PE. But recently, energy stocks have been going down. Like energy's been getting cheaper. But I mean, here's something: DTE Energy. Man, I've never really heard of this one. What the hell? Something ain't looking right with my chart. Like why am I not seeing like after hours? I don't know. Whatever. Here's another one off the watch list. I mean, sorry, not off the watch list. Just like I said, one of the most talked about stocks in retail right now, from the retail traders. And then we have one more that's been ringing some bells here. AM Antero Midstream Corp. And that thing looks like it's trading up. I mean, nice little double bottom right there. Nice little George W. And that's where basically it freaking bounced from last time. Decent, decent run up on this day. All right, we're on the 30-minute chart, bro. All right. So yeah, it's trading up. Yeah, but those are the most talked about on retail. All right. Expected IPOs. So tomorrow we got Raya, Raya, and Jewel, Jewl. On the 2nd of December, GNLX. On the 16th, which is deep in December, we also have a BANL. Expected IPOs. Notable earnings. Wednesday, Snow, XPEV, BBW, GCT, SPLK. And let's pull up some of these charts real quick. Here's Snowflake. So I mean, depending on what their earnings are gonna look like, you feel me? It might be something there to catch, either to the upside or the downside. I don't know. I haven't done any fundamentals on it. We have XPEV. My bad. It's the hotkeys. And look, XPEV is trading up. Look at that thing. That thing gapped, bro. That thing gapped up with the rest of the market. So what's gonna be important, right? Is do we hold any of these levels here that we sold off to? I'd say this one right here is gonna be like more like a line in the sand. You feel me? Like a key level on XPEV. Right here, 801. Yeah. You feel me? Like $8 flat. So like $8. Key level on XPEV. We got BBW. Okay. All my BBWs out there, dog. Come on, man. Another one. Looks like it's gapping up, but really low volume. You feel me? Not enough volume or anything to really decipher any meaningful info off of that, bro. It's like uh just not enough volume. Oh, Build-A-Bear. Yeah, that's right. Whatchamacallit was talking about Build-A-Bear. Yeah, actually, they beat and beat, bro. Um, and yeah, I've taken my daughter there a couple of times. Basically, I don't know if it was just that particular branch or because it was in the mall or whatever, but bro, we had to take that bear back like 5 times for them to fix it, bro. I mean, I don't really know what that means, but I'm just saying it was annoying, bro. You feel me? GCT. These all have earnings. Giga Cloud Tech, SPLK. These all have earnings coming up. I mean, so, and that's just tomorrow. Also on Thursday, we have KRTD, Nano Dimensions, NNDM, DLTH, Ulta, ChargePoint, and Soul. I'd be interested to see what that ChargePoint chart's looking like. I had ChargePoint for a while. Or I did at one point. And you feel me? I said, bro, like when I seen this definitely going into a recession and selling off, like I basically got out of everything. Like I was actually I had a few hundred shares of ChargePoint and I was kind of like selling covered calls on him while at the same time like the actual stock was going up, but then it was like stagnant for a minute. And also we have Sol. So Rene Sola. I don't know. Is that a solar company? And then Friday Kirk. I guess that would be what, Kirkland's? Yeah, Kirkland's. I don't think we have these down here. I've never been to a Kirkland's. So I don't know. Is it like a department store or something? Or like a Wawa or something? Like I don't know what Kirkland's is. I believe it's like some type of store like that. But I've never seen a Kirkland's down like in my area, like South Florida. Like Miami, Fort Lauderdale. I don't think they have those down here. There's another one that has earnings and on Friday. So I mean, depending on what the outlook is, could see some pre anticipatory running. All right, so today we have the ADP employment report already came out. We got the Mr. Powell speaking at the Bookings Institute. I believe that's at like 1 or 1:30 on Friday. New jobs report and unemployment rate out. Fed blackout period before meeting starts. Notable bio dates: November 30th. Rita, YMAB, SCYX, FDA approvals expected. So, I mean, most of that already happened already. I mean, there's your Rita, YMAB. I mean, whatever. FDA approvals, like biotechs are pretty tricky. But anyways, unusually high volume. Cal, Kal. Look at this thing. Like decent day yesterday, meeting the criteria for a multi-day runner. So right here was the first level that it was needed to hold. It did hold and continued high, right? Then here, the next area I would say would be significant for it to hold, which it did. Right here, meeting the criteria for multi-day running. And yeah, we ran up decent profit taking cycle, or just whatever, people trading it. In 5 minutes of market open, like I'm running behind. But look, meeting the criteria, it's putting in higher lows. Look, higher low, higher low, higher low. And right here, it held the 120. Very important. All right, so this, I mean, it's low float, but still, it's running up, and it's just not running up and selling off. It's holding on to some of its gains. So that's decent proof of concept. Here's one with unusually high volume to the downside. I mean, dang. So I mean, I don't really know what's going on with this, so I can't really give you any insight on it. I'm just reporting the news. Here's one, autonomy, that was on the watch list the other day. I think I went over it yesterday or the day before. Meeting the criteria to keep running. I mean, if you like trading these, low float penny stocks, which some people do. I mean, here's one that's meeting the criteria to keep running up. Look, higher low, running up, higher low, holding on to some of its gains, and it's just stair stepping up. Like right here, I mean, I'd say like right around here would be a key level for it to hold. If you want to continue to see some momentum to the upside. If it can't hold this level, I mean, it at least the 120, but I say final line in the sand would be previous close on that. Here's another one off the watch list. All right, qualifying as a multi-day runner. Look at this thing. I mean, yeah, they're penny stocks, whatever, or small caps. Yeah. I mean, even if you don't want to trade them, still nice to know what's going on in the markets, and also what's out here qualifying as multi-day runners. And here's another one. Look at that thing. So I mean, look how cheap it is. Feel me? Buy a couple hundred, a couple thousand shares, and just you feel me? Put a stop loss on that thing, bro, and just forget about it. Never know, might be pleasantly surprised. I'm just saying, look, here's another one. Look, we're getting close to market open. Very good food company. I've never even heard of that before, bro. They've been around for a minute. Look at that. I mean, that's what you would call the classic bag holder chart. But anyways, looking interesting, being that it was able to run up decent, right? And obviously what goes up must come down. But what's interesting is it ran up decent, hasn't come down that much. So depending on how much of its run up it can hold will tell you the proof of concept. And I need to go ahead and get back to Market open. In less than 1 minute. All right, I'm gonna get rid of these levels. And I mean, I'm expecting some volatility, bro. But you know, what I will say is not really trying to rush into anything because like I said, we've had data come out and we also have Mr. Powell speaking today. So like I wanna like chill and there we go, market open. I wanna chill and see how things develop. Look at Tesla. Looking bullish again. Continuing to look bullish. I told you that thing was due for a relief rally, and I caught some of it. I'm not, you feel me? It's like I'm not just talking. Like I'm practicing what I preach. FYI. All right, so out the gate, I mean Tesla's ripping. Apple is kind of looking bearish, which is surprising because the SPY and the Qs are kind of bouncing, right? Let me go ahead and save that right quick. Oh God. Get that out the way, and hopefully I didn't go to my be right back screen. All right. So yeah, look, I mean, we're starting to see some. Well, I don't know. The Qs are sold off. Got down here to previous close, but it's trying to hold that level. But the SPY and the Qs were looking kind of bullish and bouncing. But even as that was going on, Apple was looking bearish, bro, and heading to the downside, which makes me a little bit wary of Apple because it was looking a little weak yesterday. And with all the China stuff, like you just never know, bro. It can't just be bullish forever, bro. You feel me? Let's go ahead and check out this chart. Make sure my hotkeys are working. All right. Look at Meta doing its usual thing. Bullish out the gate. That's 3 days in a row now. Something to keep in mind. 3 days in a row, this thing's been bullish out the gate, bro. But for the last 2 days, what I've seen it do is be bullish out the gate and then just reject and then sell off. So that's another thing you have to keep in mind. And then let's go ahead and check out Nvidia and Amazon. And Amazon has just been looking weak, bro. Like I don't know what's been, bro. Market pushing up higher. Look at Nvidia. I mean, dude, bullishness in full effect right now. And I mean, you can see it from the S&P 500 index. Let's I'm gonna go to the 3 minute. Dude, Amazon, bro. Look at this thing, bro. Oh, we're already on it. Bro, what is going on with Amazon? Dude. So, let's do some technical analysis real quick. All right. See where we got levels at, bro. On Amazon. Right now, I'd say right here, 91.73, which I believe we've already touched today. So, I mean, that's going to be important level for it to hold. And then under that, it looks like we have like a double bottom down here at 99 90s. And bro, Nvidia, look at this thing, bro. Bullish. Oh my God. Bro, we got to get back to these other screens, bro. ASAP. Hold on, let me just get this chart set up right. I'm talking about bullishness like crazy, bro. All right, look, here's Meta. But remember, Meta's been doing this. It's been bullish out the gate and then just freaking turning around and fading. So, I mean, definitely opportunity there. But, bro, the market is looking super bullish right now. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie, bro. Especially looking at the S&P, the SPX, the S&P 500 index. Look, that thing's strong out the gate, bro. Look at this. Already front side going back up towards 4,000. Now, if you see that thing get back up to 4,000, I mean, I'd say pretty bullish, but we also have to keep in mind that we have Mr. Powell speaking. Look at Nvidia, way up here, bro. So is that the top of the range, or is that just like a higher low? You feel me? We're gonna go ahead and put this up here. You feel me? If we break past that level, and Amazon is just looking weak as hell, bro. Like I don't know what's going on with Amazon, but look, Meta looking the same as Amazon. I mean, looking the same as Nvidia, but Meta is trying to put in a higher low and maybe keep going. So let's see if it can do that. And you see the pulling back is coming from the S&P 500 to SPX. Ran up decent, then sold off a little bit, wicked back down, but has put in consecutive higher lows on the 3-minute. Let's get back over here and see what's really going on. Okay. And look at Tesla, bro, continuing to look strong. Right now it's you feel me, like putting in a higher low. Might be some like healthy pullback action. You feel me? But we're seeing these wicks on the SPY right here. Got up past the 124 a second, and then wick. Looks like we're having decent rejection right now. And Apple's just fading. Apple's been looking weak. Amazon and Apple. I guess the generals. I mean, look at Amazon. Yeah. Look at Amazon, bro. I mean, tried to run up and bounce during pre-market. Hit a brick wall up here. So I mean, let's go ahead and mark that out, just so we know what the hell's going on. So if Amazon does manage to get back up there, we know there's a high probability that we reject there at the 93.70. All right, and then going back over here, I mean, look at the S&P, the S&P 500 index, the SPX. That tells you everything you need to know. This is why we're selling off right now. And look, it's not a coincidence. Look at these 3 wicks right here. Wick. Also wicking right here. And look, that level coincides with this chopping around right here. And looks like we bounced and cracked and acted as resistance. Resistance, chopped around, blah, blah, blah. So significant level on the SPX, 39.63. And I'm watching it on the 3-minute. I'm about to go to the 5. I don't know. I kind of like watching it on the 3-minute. Let's just see what it looks like on the 5 real quick. And I mean, a little bit cleaner. You can kind of see what's going on. We got up here to this level and rejected. That's the same level. right here. So I'd say definitely a decent resistance, and I'm gonna go ahead and call that a key level, bro. Like, because I feel like if we can't get above that level right there, uh, market's gonna stay bearish. If we are able to break above that level and consolidate, then we can see some upside. But coming back over here, I mean, dude, relative strength, bro. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Tesla always moves. It always does its own thing. While you see a lot of stuff kind of selling off and looking bearish, and I got the SPY on the freaking tube. My bad. Look how bullish Tesla's looking compared to everything else. And dude, like I've been saying it, bro. It's like it's sold off for weeks. So it was only a matter of time before it turns around and has a relief rally. I knew it. My only regret is I wish I would have bought some longer term calls, but I was still able to capitalize just on an intraday perspective. But man, when it got down to wherever it got down to, like what, like 170s, whatever, like that low 180s or whatever. No, let's just go back and look real quick. Yeah, when it got down to here, 160, 168, 34, even a little lower, 165, bro. I mean, that was the time right there to grab some calls out, like maybe like a month out expiration, even longer, bro, because you know that thing's not going to stay down for long. This is Elon we're talking about, bro. As mostly everything looks weak, Tesla is continuing to look strong. Over here, look at Meta. Now for 3 days in a row, it's done this. Out the gate, straight bullishness ripping. Gets up to the top of the range or whatever level. I don't think it's the same level, but I mean, it's just basically following the overall market, but just giving you decent range to trade off of. And we are seeing the S&P 500 hit that, what I would consider a key level, reject, sell off, crack, go backside beneath the previous close, and kind of find a footing down here and making a second attempt at it. But I mean, we've been here before. That's why this wick's up here. Tried to get up, got up above VWAP, and like kind of sold off a little bit. But notice, as this thing starts to bounce, you will start to see everything bounce. Look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA is another one that's been having some decent relative strength lately. And I mean, Amazon has been looking weak, but I mean, it will move with the market. All right. Back over here. We need to keep our eyes on this. Let's go back to the 3-minute. Yeah. So right here, we need to really break above this chop. I'd say. Actually, this yeah, 39.64.70s. You feel me? We break above that on the SPX, and especially are able to hold and maybe consolidate above that level. just me personally, I'd feel more comfortable grabbing, taking a long position on something, a large cap, but I'd want to see that get above that. Here's Nvidia at this 159.50s, looking like some resistance up here, or at least the top of the range for now. 159.50. Let's see, because we rejected and pulled back to VWAP. What's key? Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be able to put in a higher low and head higher, because looking at the SPX, the S&P 500, look at what it's doing. It's putting in a higher low. And oh shit. Uh-huh. Make sure everything's good. Hold up. All right. Look at what it's doing. It's putting in a higher low. And see that wick down there on the bottom, which lets us know there's some buyers down here. But hold on. We're selling off, but will we hold VWAP? And that's a little, like a minor little level right there. Right where VWAP is. Okay, cracking VWAP. And looks like we're trying to crack the 120, crack the 120 as well. And notice, bro, as this thing cracks, now this is crucial. We're trying to bounce off the 9 in the short term right now. And looks like we are bouncing, but if we don't, I mean, what's also going to be crucial, obviously, is do we hold this previous close? And there's some wicking right here, too. I mean, but that's just so close to previous close. Like, there is a little bit of chop right there. And, like, nah, we're cracking to the downside, bro. Like, wait. You never know. Let's watch it. Look, it looks like it was cracking, but we're bouncing. So everything's predicated on this right now. I mean, look at Meta. And then let's go over here. Look at Nvidia. We've cracked VWAP, heading down, trying to bounce off the 9. Let's see if it can be done. Look at this decreasing volume. 1.2 million, 9.5. So, but look at Amazon. Fighting to go front side right now. But overall, just been looking weak. I mean, for a few days. And again, here's Meta. That's the 3-minute. Just to kind of see what's really going on with it. I mean, it's trying to put in a higher low. As you can see from here. I mean, it'd be decent if Meta could at least hold. I mean, yeah, dude, we're cracking too far to the downside. So, and it's look, the S&P 500, bro, the SPX has gone backside now. And look, that's why you're seeing this cracking. But what's interesting is Amazon's trying to bounce. Let's go back over here. And look, Tesla's looking pretty strong, bro. Tesla's been strong for 3 days. 3 days, man. 3 days in a row, man. My boy there, Elon. Can't be stopped. I wish they would make freaking. I wish you would take SpaceX public. Tell me who wouldn't want to buy shares in SpaceX? And look at Tesla, continuing to head higher. And I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna put the Qs. I'm gonna put my index uh, over here, and the regular tickers over here. Cause like, dude, I caught a piece of that fade on the SPY yesterday. Look at Tesla, bro, continuing to look strong, bro. Even as we're seeing the overall market look weak for now. Notable right now, the Qs are front side above previous close, over the 120, over the short term, the 9 and VWAP, and trying to base. So I would go ahead and say, especially for tech, right now the Qs holding this level is crucial. Right here, key level on the Qs. 281.20. Key level on that thing. And then obviously the key level on the SPY right now is previous close. Look at Tesla, bro. Even Apple bounced, reclaimed some ground, and basically bounced off the 120. So that's pretty bullish. And let's go. Let's take a look at some of the other monitors real quick. We got Meta. I mean, look, Meta's done this 3 days in a row. Ripped off the open up to the top of the range and then faded. I mean, but who would have thought it would have done the same exact thing for 3 days in a row? And now we're seeing some bearishness come in. Everything tanking. Just drop my remote. I meant, gosh darn it. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't mean the Lord's name in vain. I apologize. Get comfortable, bro, or I can freaking like sit back a little bit, dog. All right. So, what were we watching? Meta. Look, we're seeing some bouncing coming into Meta, but I don't know what's going on here. Here's the S&P 500, the SPX. Came down here. I mean, this is the same thing it was doing yesterday. Breaking beneath previous close, but then coming down here and finding some support underneath it, and then going like front side, backside. So that's kind of what we seen a lot of yesterday. At least the the first half of the trading period. And look, as you see the S&P 500 index bounce off this consolidation station, you start to see everything else bounce. Look at Meta bouncing. Put in a higher low. And let's see. I mean, we'd want it to at least hold up here, but you know, line in the sand would be there. 109.70. All right. And then just scrolling over here. I mean, man, Nvidia, nice range, bro. Just bullish off the open, kind of almost like the what Meta has been doing for the last few days. Ripped and then faded. But look what Amazon's doing. Amazon has been looking weak, but it looks like it found a bottom down here, a support that it likes, and ever since then been grinding up, putting in higher lows. Has now went front side while crossing over VWAP, denying the short term and trying to reclaim the 120. Now, if that thing gets over the 120, we could see something different. Again, Meta trying to put in a higher low based on VWAP. The S&P 500 is back down here toward on this level here. Let's see what level that is. 39.5360s. So that's where we've been selling off to, but finding some support. And back over to the main screen, we noticed that the Qs have indeed held what I consider a key level. This 281.20. All right. The SPY is trying, but I mean, it's underneath previous close. So, you know, previous close obviously is an important level, either a support or a resistance. And right now, obviously, is acting as a resistance for the SPY. But I'll say this 395, I mean, we'll call it 395 flat, is a key level for the SPY. $395 flat. All right, and look at Tesla. I'm gonna go ahead and close the preview. Let me see something. Let's just make sure everything's good. All right. Okay, so Tesla starting to see some weakness. So right now, I mean, some resistance here on old Tesla. Well, it's all good. That thing's been looking bullish, bro. What level is that, by the way? 185.11. Um, but honestly, yeah, this is why. Because this thing's almost looking like it wants to break down Old Faithful right here. This 39.53.60. So that's why we're seeing some bearishness in the overall market, because for a second that thing was looking like it was about to break down Old Faithful. But look at Meta. Even just off off the uh hold of this level right here, this support. Just off of us basing on that thing. Look what kind of range Meta gives you. That's what I mean by the range. And Nvidia has seen a drastic turnaround and what we've been seeing for the last few days. I don't know if that's China related, or, you know, something with the chip makers, but I mean, Amazon has been looking weak for the last few days. Today, we've seen some strength, I guess you would say, with that bullishness and then the fade, but then the nice bounce with higher lows, stepping up over everything, including going red to green. Um, I would consider that bullish looking. I mean, if you ask me. in my opinion. And look at the Qs. And the SPY's just looking super weak, my guy. Damn, bro. If I would have just held those freaking puts, I'd have been decent. All right, we're seeing some bouncing coming in. Where we at? 395. I mean, kind of a wide spread. Ooh, tanking to the downside, and wouldn't you know? Look, this thing cracked that level, bro. Again, I'm not really paying attention to any news or nothing, so I don't really know what's going on. Actually, let me turn on my little news source so I can know like whatever they are whenever data's coming out. Very important. Real estate data wasn't as bad. 100,000 new job openings. Dollars up, and that's why the market is freaking heading down right now because the dollar's up. So again, the drop is off of good data because uh, good data means that I guess the monetary policy or what have you is going in the right direction, which means they are likely to continue on that trajectory. I'm assuming. I mean, not a professional by any means. I'm just trying to make sense of the madness. But look at this thing, the S&P 500, the SPX. That thing has cracked now, way below that level of chop. So what we want to let's scroll out and see exactly how far we can tank to, bro. Yeah. So really, the ADP numbers was the major thing. The euro's coming down. The dollar was looking super strong. That's why the stock market was tanking. But let's see what happens. I mean, looking at this S&P 500, couple key levels I would love for us to hold as a bull. 39.46 is what we're bouncing off of right now. If we break down that, I'd say this 39.39. All right. And it's kind of looking like it wants to. Watch this thing on the 3 minute so we can kind of see a little more like in depth and zoom in a little bit on the actual price action of the S&P 500 to see how that affects what's going on in the overall market. And Meta is starting to bounce. Look at Meta. Look, I mean, that looks like a pretty bullish pattern right there. But again, we've been up here before, so basically, I'd want to see us break above that, bro. And uh, I need to check when I feel like I was seeing some bearishness for a second. I'd want to see Meta break above that. All right. Now look, Amazon showing some strength finally. Look at this thing. Look at that. Amazon, I mean, and Amazon's been looking weak, bro. So, I mean, we knew it was coming. Like, I mean, you'll never know. But, I mean, that's a steep uptrend, too, dog. Now, NVIDIA, you feel me? Like, just basically gave you a V shape, just an upside down V, basically, straight up, topped out, and then straight down. Perfect little trading, little pattern right there to the upside and downside. Now, let me make sure. Okay, yeah. Meta is trying to step up. It's been putting in higher lows. What's important is can we break above this 110 and a quarter and get above that and base above that? You know, that's the next step for Meta as in proof of concept. Let's go back over here. Um, I mean, yeah, I'm hearing that there's decent volume in the overall market. Amazon is getting close to trying to maybe crack that little uptrend, but again, it's not really an uptrend. It's not. It's only for what 30 minutes, 45 minutes. But I'm just saying, like, if it is able to hold that uptrend, that does say a lot. And we are starting to see some bouncing coming in the market here. Look, the S&P 500 came down here and bounced, put in a higher low, trying to it rejected off the 120, and it is trying to reclaim it. And Amazon again, Meta is getting up there now. You know what I mean? If Meta can break above this right here, this 110.60s, that would be significant. But coming back over here, let me just like I get paranoid. I have to keep coming checking my preview. So again, the Qs are looking pretty strong right now, but we've been here before. So I mean, I would love to see the Qs break past all this chop for me to believe that anything different can happen, and it has broken past the chop. I mean, to see some bullishness, at least in the short term, you want to see the SPY first break past this 395 flat and then go red to green. Look at Apple. I mean, basically looking just like the Qs. Look at that. The currencies are dropping, and the yen is as well, and that explains why we're seeing bouncing coming into the market. And now look at Meta. Now this is what I was talking about. So I might be interested in look at Amazon. Definitely bullishness coming in right now. Definitely bullishness coming in. Look, look, Meta was above it for a second, and you can see the S&P 500 stepping up with higher lows. Look at Amazon. And I'm feeling like I need to grab a piece of some of this action pretty soon here, bro. Yeah, exactly. The next major event that has the potential to move the market and probably will is going to be Mr. J. Kapow. Kapow. Because he will kapow your account either to the upside or the downside, depending on your bias. We are seeing definite bullishness coming right now. Look at Amazon. Look at Meta. Look at the SBX. Even Nvidia bouncing. I hope I didn't hit the wrong button. Dude, I need to set up this dual PC. I want a dual PC setup. That way I can have my freaking preview open at all times. I mean, I can, but I don't want it to be too resource intensive on my computer. You feel me? Look at Amazon, bro. Continuing to hold that uptrend, which is impressive. Look, Meta. And then let's go back over here. I mean, honestly, I've been seeing a lot more range on the Qs than the SPY. Let's get rid of some of these lows. We'll just dial that back a little bit. But look, the Qs, you know what I mean? We want to see us break above this chop right here. Yeah, rejecting the 39.55. Yeah, that's a key level. I remember it. And obviously on the SPX, look. Yeah, damn, Shop and Amazon, bro. Ooh, 39.55. So yeah, key level and just the simple fact that we're testing it and putting in higher lows. And look, Meta's way up here, bro. All right, dude. Like, I need to trade something, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, even if it's small size, I just don't want to. My bad, my bad. It's the hotkeys, bro. December 2nd, those expire in 2 days. A week out. But see, this is the thing. Even though Meta's looking strong, bro, like I feel like yeah, to try to go long, I'd be chasing. My bad. It's the hotkeys, dude. It sucks, bro. Like that's because I'm typing in I'm gonna change the hotkeys. I didn't take into consideration that I'd be freaking typing in tickers. What the hell? Alright. I'm starting to have a little issues here. Alright, let's get rid of all this mess on these shorts, bro. And we'll put actually I'm gonna yeah. Alright, let's do it like this. BlackRock CEO. Something's going on today with him. I couldn't quite hear it. And look, I'm saying, see, like the Qs have been looking pretty strong. Uh, but we haven't broken above that chop. Amazon, let's watch Google over here. Actually, and I mean, all right, I'm getting rid of some of these levels here, and let's just go ahead and check out what's going on. All right, I got Google up here now. The SPX is still down here. Look, we ran up, hit a level here, right there, which is yeah, 39.55 40s. And look, bro, that thing tanked. Um, but I'm still seeing things holding some relative strength. Oh, let's get rid of that. And this is what I mean. Look, Amazon, even though we've seen that decent tank, look at what Amazon did. It just had a minor pullback to this level. So let's get rid of right here. That's gonna be, I think, a key level. Uh, right here we bounced and rejected, right here. So on Amazon, basically 92.50. No, hell no, that's too far down. Yeah, whatever this is, 92.60s. That's gonna. I feel like that's a key level on Amazon right now. Are we able to hold that higher low? And then look, dude, what's what what is pretty uh you know what I mean, crazy and showing me some relative strength is, even though we're seeing this cracking to the downside like this, I mean, if you come over here, bro, like, yeah, the spine, the cues, obviously those are gonna follow. But Meta, look, it's just consolidating while the big dogs are selling off, which leads me to believe that there is a possibility that we can just put in a higher low and consolidate up here. And if that is the case, um, once the market starts selling off, then Meta continues higher. And right now it's trading at what? 110.56. So 111 calls. I mean, they're really not that expensive. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared to go long up here at the top of the range. It really doesn't make sense. You feel me? Like the only time that makes sense is if you know something's gonna break out for sure. And obviously, like, no one knows that anything is gonna break out for sure, especially in a market condition like this. So what I'm saying is how Meta was able to consolidate while everything else was selling off leads me to believe that Meta has a lot more runway left in it. You feel me? Bro, like why didn't I get my fill, bro? God, bro, they be doing me dirty, bro. All right, there we go. I should get filled. Yeah, of course I'll get filled once it pulls back and shit. You feel me? But like, I don't like that trade. Only the only reason why I even tried it is because, like I said, well, even the S&P 500 index, along with the SPY and the Qs, were kind of like tanking and heading to the downside. Meta was up here consolidating. You feel me? Which lets me know that Meta has some decent relative strength right now, bro. You feel me? Look, this thing's still heading higher, bro. As everything's looking kind of bearish. Look, the SPX. That's pretty crazy. I'm gonna go to the 5 minute. Let's get rid of some of these levels. I'll say down here. Right here is gonna be crucial. The dollar's about to go green. That means we could see some downside action in this in the market. All right. And just to kind of like scan and see what else is going on. Oh, look, I'm on the wrong chart. Okay. So this is what we got going on. Look, the SPY looking bearish, bro. The Qs looking a little stronger than the SPY today. Now this is important. The Qs need to hold this 120 right here, bro. And then look, we have Google. You know, it's green on the day, obviously, way above red to green. We love to see it be able to maintain this higher low. And the S&P 500 obviously is going to determine a lot. Right now, we've put in a bearish pattern, stepping down with these lower lows and highs. What will be crucial is do we hold this low? Was it 39.44? You feel me? It's looking like we're actually not even getting there. We're bouncing here. So 39.45. And it's looking like we're trying to bounce. As you can see from that wick right there. So now it's turning green a little bit. So even just a retention of a support and a consolidation will cause some of these things to bounce. And look at Amazon. Amazon is looking strong. I mean, definitely looking strong compared to what it's been looking like. And why do I have Amazon on two charts? All right, so what did I have here? I'm gonna put Apple over here. That's a waste of chart. And here's Apple. I mean, like, dude, honestly, you know what I mean? Like, we want to see Apple at least break above this chop right here to see something different. This 140 looking like 140 flat, and it's on its way up there. And previous closes here. I mean, obviously, uh, this is a higher low relative to the bottom of the range so far, and we do see bouncing coming in the market. Okay, and as you could probably guess, look what else is bouncing. This thing. All right, so I mean, and we're popping right now, bro. The SPX is bouncing, Apple's bouncing, Nvidia decent bounce, put a nice bullish pattern, higher lows, breaking above VWAP now, going back up to test the top of the range. And then over here we have Google, decent bullish pattern, putting in a higher low relative to down here where the bottom was at, and trying to head upward. So I'll say right here is like the bottom of the range. Up here is looking bullish. This thing, the SPX, I mean, bounced off that level down there and has put in a higher low. And that's all you want to see. All right, and let's go back over here to this main monitor. All right. And look, that's what I'm saying. Like Meta, you feel me? While everything was tanking, Meta was just consolidating. But you got to be careful because Meta will, like, when that thing washes out, bro, it washes all the way out. It'll wash all the way out to the bottom of the range. You feel me? I'm not really trying to. Let me see something. Why do I have two positions window? It's like using a lot of data. Hold on 1 second. I'm back. Okay. All right. So, we're seeing a little tanking coming in, but I mean, just chill, just chill. Like, look at Google. I mean, this is looking I mean, this is the issue. This thing is just heading lower, bruh. But look, Google is able to maintain that level, so that's kind of nice to see. Nvidia, um, you feel me, is putting in a higher low relative to the lows or where we opened at down here. Bouncing off the 9 right now. Apple is I mean, Apple's been, it was looking pretty strong, and like I don't know what happened. I just moved my level on accident. So let's get rid of those. And I mean, Apple's been looking weak, bro. The dollar, bro, like the dollar is freaking strong. And that's why that's one of the reasons why the market is heading down right now. So I'm saying I need to figure out a way to track the dollar. I know there's a way to do it. This platform. But okay, Nvidia, look, higher lows. Look at that long wick right there. Bouncing off of VWAP. Bouncing off the 9, the short term, and VWAP. Looking strong. Apple. I mean, Apple has been, you feel me, like showing some signs of weakness. All right, Google's, this isn't good because Google's like giving up that 95, 90s. And you know, it's because of the spot. I'm at the S&P 500. Let's go over here to the main monitor. And we are starting to see a semblance of a bounce come in. I think it's because of this wick right here. They're buying it back up to this level, the 39.45. So you'd want to see this thing. Let's zoom in. It's funny how it works. It's funny how it lurks in the back of your head. Hey, Nvidia looking pretty bullish, my guy. Looking pretty bullish right now. You know what I mean? Quick scalp to the upside. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any type of trading vehicle, such as underlying and or equity, any derivatives, or cryptocurrency. Honestly, I don't know anyone that would be buying cryptocurrency right now. That's what I'm missing, Tesla. Uh, crude crude inventory fell by 12 million barrels. So we should see some movement and energy and oil. My bad, dude. It's the hotkeys. I'm gonna fix them, but I don't have time. I can't do it right now though. A big sporting event. Mm, okay. So they're saying there's some type of correlation or something. Let's hold on. So Vladimir Putin and his homie, I guess, in China or whatever, they there would be no attack or invasion before the Olympics. Um, something to that effect, and basically it's the same thing for the World Cup that's coming up. I mean, it's just a theory that's floating around out there. December 16th, December 18th. The dollar's green, so that's why stocks are looking weak right now. Um, I mean, my Trizzy, I was up on my Trizzies, but if the dollar's going green, like I might have to go ahead and cut them because, like honestly, like about to like looks like I might have to get in the fading mode, son. The dollar is popping right now, and that's why all the stocks are going down. I'm gonna give it a second, but honestly, this shit's looking. Excuse my French. This is looking pretty bearish, bro. Let me give it a second. I don't want to overreact, but bro, with the Qs tanking like this, especially now that they've cracked the 120, like I probably should have just went ahead and exited when I was up a couple percent, because of the uncertainty. But like, it's looking like we could really see some downside action here. I mean, I'm just seeing if maybe I can get one last little bounce and at least get back. Uh, you feel me? So up a couple percent. But honestly, I took the trade down here once I seen us holding above this chop when the entire market was selling off. So let's see if that can happen again. Let's see if Meta can consolidate while everything sells off. Because if that happens again, that shows me that Meta definitely has some relative strength. And I mean, if we draw a trend line, it's kind of respecting the trend. I'd say it is. Now, if if Meta is not able to hold this uptrend, like that, will go ahead and let me know that I probably should go ahead and exit. Not gonna lie, Tesla's looking strong, but look, we got the Qs bouncing, and then if you come over here, look at this thing. Let me open the preview. Yeah, look at this thing. We got down here and we're bouncing. Let's go to the 5 minute. Look, back down here. Look, this is what it's been doing. Like, going front side for a second, and then weakness coming in, cracking to the downside, and coming down here and catching a bid at one of these lower levels here. So that's been ongoing for uh, basically on a perpetual type of feel for at least the last day or so. So, I mean, honestly, uh, when that is no longer the case anymore, um, like if we like run up and then sell off again and come down here and we don't hold the support and crack and head lower, then something's changed. Or if we go back up, go front side and consolidate and are able to hold and not sell back off, that would also signal to me that again something's changed. You feel me? Either to the upside or the downside. I mean, again, you have to be like you just have to remain neutral in your bias. Um, and I believe approach it from a mindset of like whatever ready for whatever. You know what I mean? Like that Pac. I mean, some of you, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know if anybody know about that Pac. You feel me? I mean, like, might be too young, bro. Or, you know what I mean? You feel me? Uh, you might be too young, but if you for some reason don't know, I'll just go ahead and uh, explain to you this fact here that yes, Tupac was the greatest rapper that ever lived. That is not a um, opinion, you know what I mean, or theory or anything. That is a fact. Okay. And see, Meta, now this is where you have to be worried that is Meta was looking strong, consolidating while everything else was selling off, right? But now I see everything like trying to bounce, but Meta is not bouncing. Look at Apple, Nvidia. I mean, looking a little bearish. But look, the S&P 500 bouncing. Google not so much. And see, yeah, bro, it's looking bearish. I'm about to go ahead and get out of this one. I mean, right now it's basically like a break even trade, dude. Like, but I don't want it to get any worse. All right, so we're seeing some bouncing coming in. Look, we got Google bouncing off of VWAP. We got the S&P 500. Again, same pattern it's been doing, bro. Like just like selling off, cracking to the downside, coming down here, catching a bed on one of these lower levels, and then stepping up. So again, nothing's changed really. But, as the SPX does that, you do see larger swings and range on some of the other names. Here's Apple. Look, just basically like range bound right now. But Apple and Nvidia, I mean, looking like they want to bounce. Um, let's see if we can go ahead and draw like some type of trend or something. Like, there's really no trend here, man. Like, it's just chop. If you go like that, I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, it's not really like, if anything, I'd say right here. Yeah, I wanna get that. I wanna get that book, The Richest Man of Babylon. Like, I think I have another. I think I have one more free book available on my Audible, and I've been hearing some good things about that. But yeah, Apple is trying to head higher and put in another higher low. But again, like, you want to see this thing break above this chop right here. Like, if it doesn't break above this chop, we're pretty much range bound. Now, Nvidia has been giving us some nice range to trade off of to the upside here. Uh, Within the first, 5 to 10 minutes, and then a nice fade and down here to the bottom of the range. And now we have been kind of trying to put in a bullish pattern, grinding up with some higher lows. What's going to be crucial right now, we are trying to uh, find some support and base and bounce off the 9, but reject off of VWAP. And I have been seeing that a lot lately. Stocks basically wedged in between the 9 and VWAP. And now Nvidia has broken above VWAP. Apple's fading. Let's go over here and look at what we got. All right, Google, I mean, it's rejecting off of the 9, cracking below VWAP. Now, the S&P 500, I mean, basically, same little routine, same song and dance. You feel me? Like cracking to the downside, catching a bid down here underneath previous close, and then like trying to get back up there. So basically, more of the same. Um, what would be interesting is when we no longer see more of the same. When something changes. And God damn it. I might have to freaking reset my thing, bro. Like, I'm under attack. Damn it. I don't know how they keep doing it, bro. Hold on one second, bro. I'm gonna see if I can. God damn it, bro. I'm under attack, bro. Like, God. Like, I mean, I don't even want to. I want to stop my stream, man. You feel me? But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to, especially while I'm like still up on the jerseys. And this is fucking bullshit, bro. Like, I don't know why, motherfucker. Excuse my language, bro. But it's obvious, dude. Jesus Christ, bro. Can't even fucking. Ah. Market sell it off, taken to the downside right now, dude. Look at this. Look, same song and dance, but when let's see if we catch a bid down here. You feel me? Like right around here. That's gonna be important. All right, and then you see Google fading. And then if we just go over here and check out Nvidia and Apple right now, obviously cracking to the downside. But notice the S&P 500. Look, it's just same song and dance, but doesn't even really have to bounce as long as it comes down and catches a bid and stops fading. We see bouncing in the overall market. Look. But Apple is about to crack to the downside decent, bro. Apple has been looking pretty weak lately. Nvidia trying to catch a bounce. All right. Again, Google has faded to the 120 and is trying to catch a bounce off of the 120. Now, the S&P 500 index is here trying to catch a bid off this level, which is going to be important. Coming back over here. This is what I've been talking about. Look, as you see all like the S&P 500 fading along with the SPY and the Qs and even Tesla to a certain extent. Look at Meta's doing. Meta is not fading, bro. It's like when those are fading and tanking and selling off, Meta is consolidating, which is making me think that it has some like some relative strength, bro. And see, like right now, like I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and close it out and take profits. I just have to like restart everything, bro. Before I get so like I'm under threat. Like, all right, like I see the attacks, so I'm gonna go ahead and take profits, and so I can you feel me, get my shit straight real quick. I mean, look though, I mean, honestly, we're at the top of the range, so that is the ideal place to take profits. But the simple fact that when everything is selling off, Meta's just consolidating is making me think, you know, obviously relative strength, but by the small chance that you know, some real bullishness comes in, like, you know, Meta could freaking rocket. Mm-hmm. Meta climbing, yeah, I took profits. But dude, like, I gotta fix this, dude. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it without ending the stream, bro. I'm trying, bro. I mean, dude, it's like, it's bad, bro. I'm telling you. Our democracy is under is under attack right now, bro. About to shut the whole fucking network down, dude. Host application. The fuck out of here, bro. What the fuck? When? Alright, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it. Hopefully it doesn't freaking start my whole stream over. But and we're going into that time now, where we usually get like some bullishness coming in the market. But I mean, just really quick, let's look at some of these other charts. Look at that. Fade and fade and fade and so I mean, if the SPY, I'm at the SPX, right? If we don't catch a bid right here, bro, if we don't catch a bid and we keep fading right here, uh, it's not gonna look pretty, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because look, we've kind of broken that pattern that we were in, bro. Like catching a bid and bouncing. But let's see if there's another level. I mean, we've cracked. Look, we've cracked it. So let's see something. All right, there's one more down here, bro. Like last ditch. Like right there. Right here. Wait. $39, what? 39.39. You know what I mean? Last Chance Ranch. Uh, um, I know. I mean, obviously, a lot of people don't know what the Last Chance Ranch is. You would have had to be a, 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 a bad boy. You feel me? It's where they send the young juveniles when you just keep getting in trouble, but you're too young for prison. Then they send you to the Last Chance Ranch in Florida. In Florida, that is. I mean, we're seeing some bouncing coming in. You feel me? But look, right here, bro. Like this is gonna be crucial. But we are seeing uh some more of the same kind of pattern. But what is concerning me is yeah, it keeps fading lower and lower. So that's almost like a bull trap pattern, bro. You know what I mean? Like we fade lower, step down, then bounce, and fade a little lower, step down, then bounce, fade a little lower, and step down and bounce. So that's like it's like some bull trap action, bro. Not gonna lie. And look at Apple down here at previous close, about to go backside. Nvidia's up here, and then over here, we are seeing some bullishness on Tesla. The SPY's trying to bounce a little bit. Also the Qs, but notice now the Qs are down here at previous close. And again, bro, like that bull trap action, bro. Look, but I'm gonna do some maintenance really quick on my network. I'll be right back.